Just wanted to finalize from last video the Shelterlogic auto shelter build. So here it is, pretty much finished. And I did add a couple of pieces hoping to strengthen it. I don't think they really did anything to strengthen it, but it's gonna also give me a place to hang the weed eater. I like it. I'm pretty happy with it. My only complaint is that rocking to and fro. But I think the only way I could actually stop that would be if I ran something from here down at an angle to the ground. And right now I don't want to do that. So I'm just going to wait and see how it handles when we finally do get some wind. How it handles that wind, and I'll decide then if I need to do more to it. But I've done pretty much everything I can to secure it, and for what its intended use is, I'm pretty happy with it. I've already just about filled one end up. As I said, the purpose of it is to keep my mowers in. Just an old wooden crate, heavy duty crate that my dad got somewhere. Look at there, it's still got a old-timey key stuck in it. Don't know what this crate was, but it's built pretty tough, so I decided to hold on to it. Threw some diatomaceous earth in the bottom to discourage the roaches, and I've decided to keep some of my prepper fence building equipment out here. Now, what is that, do you say? Well, and I've discussed this in other videos about the defensive perimeter, but God forbid if we ever decided that we needed to have more security here on our homestead. Not only do I have that road right down there that I have to secure, I've got fence line, but I've also got a water line. And part of my plan for securing that water line, or at least making that water line a little more defensive, is barbed wire and stakes. And so I've slowly started, just when I think about it, procuring stuff that I would need for adding barbed wire to my perimeter, whether it be at the water line or on the fence line. So in here I've got my first roll. I've got to get another roll of barbed wire, and then I've got, you can buy these little sets here of the fenceman's linesman's pliers, fenceman's pliers, and this little carrier. I need to get a pipe to go through there, and then I've got some of these little doodads that you use to I just cut my damn hand. I tell you what, I'm a child. So I got some of these little doodads that help you put wire around a T-stake, and then of course the obligatory fencing staples or U-nails. And obviously I need to buy more of everything. I need to get me another roll of barbed wire. I forget how much is on there. There's a lot of barbed wire there, but I think I need 2 rolls of it. And then I've got to get some more of the other stuff. And you know, you put it in here, you put the lid on it, you just leave it. You got it in a good place that's not going to get in the weather, and it's just there if you ever need it. And this is a perfect example of prepping. How would you say this? Prepping that I hope I never have to use. And if I don't, when I die, my heirs can have a wonderful estate sale, and they can sell, you know, an unused roll of barbed wire to somebody. I think that costs about 30 bucks. Sell it for $15, you get some of the money back. To me, this is peace of mind. This is peace of mind that I know that if I have to, I can create some increased measure of a defensive perimeter with what I have on hand right here. Because if God forbid something happens where I decide I need to do that, there's not going to be any running to Lowe's. You better already have it on hand. But I didn't mean to start preaching to you. Sorry about that. So anyway, in closing, I've got this thing done. pretty happy with it. My brother's going to move his mower and associated equipment in this end, so that we'll both have an end that we can go in and out of. And I'm pretty darn happy. Pretty darn happy. Oh. And I'm sorry, I don't have your name right now, but I will mention it in the comments. But one of my 5 faithful subscribers suggested that I put a metal roofing screw in, even though these are tightened up, to keep it from riding up on these poles. What a great suggestion. Thank you very much. That was outstanding. I appreciate it. All right, guys. Thanks for watching.